We met all together at the Royal Danish Academy of Music in Copenhagen.
Nicolai and I had the same teacher, and Signe was in a youth orchestra with us where we were around 10 years old.
By starting at a very young age, we became friends. And by being friends and playing together then 10 years after, that is a very good beginning as a quartet. And hopefully that shows, because we are 4 best friends.
Somehow you always see us fall together. We met in a youth orchestra.
Yeah.
Where we had like instant connection. It's like we just both started playing a piece in the corridor randomly.
Oh yeah.
And then we vibed so much.
Yeah, that was quite cool. We were just walking and like playing Passacaglia together without knowing each other. And then right after, we just said, "Hi, I'm Daniel. Hi, I'm Kaya."
I actually had the feeling that you really didn't like me. That you were just like, what? This doesn't work. Suddenly we had to play together again. It's like, ooh, okay, let's see how that's gonna be.
The first prize of this edition is Quatuor Novo.
NOVO Quartet. NOVO Quartet.
Lion est attribué au NOVO Quartet. Audience prize to NOVO Quartet. How did you feel?
We feel okay.
Simply okay, so.
No. But I think we are very, very happy. And we just had a really good experience here in Geneva. And I think the competition was just a really great competition to be a part of. We could practice all the time, and everything was planned extremely well. And I think for all competitors, it's just a really nice feeling that you feel they take care of you in a way. But I think we're gonna celebrate with some food and a beer or two, and relax.
I think the more we travel together, the closer we get, and it gets easier than trickier in some sense. That like, if we would have any issues, we didn't truly have any issues, but if you would have some, we already know each other enough to know how to cope with each other, and we just have more and more fun, I think, the more years we spend together.
When we are on our journey and we have the chance of playing outreach concerts in elder homes or in hospitals and so on, it's really great to see the different reactions on the classical music that every person understands, and they have a brilliant understanding of the music. It's actually a very, very genuine reaction they have.
I also believe in some way it affects our performing as well. That like you have this feeling of trying to convince someone, and that should be the feeling every time, whenever we play a concert.
I also feel it on us at outreach concerts in a way that we dare to take some chances. The spontaneity that we gain, we can take into our more regular concerts, like feeling more free and creative on the stage, not just performing what we've been rehearsing.
And also, in the end of the day, a concert is a concert. So we are playing 100% for whoever it is.
And I understand if you're not used to classical music, it's very difficult to find classical concerts and just go to them.
think also in terms of like choosing the repertoire, we're quite eager to play lots of different repertoire from different times. For example, in terms of modern music, we like to collaborate with composers all over the world, I hope, at some point. And to kind of get to know the perspective of current music, how does that work with the different audiences, and also how does that work with us? Like, how do we feel about different genres of music?
The interesting part of working on contemporary music composed by still living composers is that you actually have the chance to meet the composer. And one thing is to make sure that we play it in the way that they expected it, but we also have the chance to form the piece with the composer. I also feel a responsibility as a young group to involve these less known composers in the concerts that we perform. I think the feeling on stage is developing in many directions.
Our goal is to play as many concerts as possible, and if we can go through Europe or any like countries which just is a bit away from Denmark, I think we are very, very happy.
My name is Signe.
My name is Daniel.
I'm Nikolai.
And I'm Kaya, and we are the NOVO Quartet.